what's my thoughts today? We've been announced that we're going into lockdown again. How do people feel about this? Personally, I think it's a bit pointless. We've already tried this once, a much stricter lockdown that went on for 3 months. And sure, it lowered the transmission rate, but it didn't get rid of things. It just simply bounced back as soon as everybody was going back to normal. So we're doing it a second time, but not as strict and for not as long. What is that actually going to achieve? I don't know. Apart from destroying an awful lot of people's livelihoods, small businesses, they're hanging on by the fingernails as it is. This could be the final nail in the coffin for quite a few of them. I don't get it. I don't see what we're achieving by it. I understand people are scared. I understand if you're in a vulnerable state, which I am myself apparently, or so I've been told. If you're elderly, if you're already ill, I can understand these people being scared. But surely the way to deal with this would be protect those vulnerable people as much as you can, but the rest of the country just get on with normal life. We all know this is never going to go away. It's not going to just disappear. And I think really the only hope we've got is some sort of immunity, which is only going to happen if people get exposed to it and survive, come out the other side. Which, let's face it, most people will. It's a tough call, but I don't think this current second lockdown is really achieving much, apart from maybe cutting a little bit of slack for the health service. But what problems are we storing up? All these people that are missing their appointments for, cancer diagnosis and so on. We might save some people from COVID-19, but how many people are going to die of other things because of it? That's what worries me. And the other thing, which has become very evident to me this last week or so, if you follow the channel, you know I've been a bit off colour. I come down with a nasty cold, courtesy of my other half. Thank you, Kate. Now, I'm not going to fine details, but the company that Kate works for is taking the whole COVID-19 situation very seriously. They're not doing any face-to-face meetings. Everybody wears a mask if they leave their individual office to, go to another office or whatever. They've all got hand sanitizer on their desks. They can do no more really. They're spot on with what the government's saying. They're doing as much as they can. Yet, one person in the office came into work with a cold. That cold is now spreading through the company. With wearing masks and hand sanitizer and keeping people separate, working in separate offices on their own as much as possible, yet this cold has still spread through the company. So all the mask wearing and so on, how effective is it really? It does make you wonder. It certainly does with this case that we've just experienced. I don't know. There's a lot of unanswered questions out there. I don't know the answer. I don't know, medical stuff well enough to really have an opinion. But in layman's terms, looking at it as Mr. Joe Average, I think we can do whatever we like The virus is not going away. We're going to have to learn to live with it. And sadly, some people won't. But that's just the facts of life, isn't it, really? It could be the same with, a bad case of the flu, pneumonia, that sort of thing. Some people don't make it. It's sad. It is sad. But we've got to learn to live with this. And I don't think hiding for 4 weeks is really going to do any of us any favours. Just an opinion, folks.